Shadows will fall. 7 matches, 7 chances to survive. This is not a celebration, but a reckoning, where champions will bleed, legends will break, and the brave will beg for daylight. On Halloween night, Noble Pro opens its gates, where every belt is baked and every soul is prey. This is Knights of Terror.
Welcome to Knights of Terror, everybody! Happy Halloween! As we are here live in Austin, Texas, and this is our first matchup of the evening. As we have Ricardo and Justin Rose coming into the Lone Star State, the capital, to a chorus of boos. Now these two men, they got a victory over Fear, the tag team champions, in a non-title contest, and now they find themselves once again in the tag team title picture. Now these are the former RCW tag team champions. When Noble Pro was under that name, we are recognizing RCW, recognizing our roots. And look at these guys. The Rose Bros are back in the title picture. But this team has remained dominant. It is Fear. There's Shadow in the black and white, Hades in the red and white, and they are your Noble Pro Tag Team Champions. Now these guys have been unstoppable. These guys, back when this brand was RCW, these guys had been taken down by the Outlaws, Jason and Brian, but only after 3 total lockdowns. The Outlaws finishing maneuver, 3 of them. And that just goes to show how tough Hades and Shadow are. These guys are behemoths. I believe Shadow's 6'7", and Hades standing at 6'9". Not too sure on their exact measurements. We'll have to check my notes yet again, but these gentlemen are looking to defend the titles here tonight. And what's interesting, though, is those titles around those guys' waists, they're pretty mini compared to themselves, compared to the men that they're around. And Ricardo and Justin Rose, the Rose Bros, from the Big Apple, seeing if they can cash in here on this opportunity and capture those Noble Pro Tag Team Championships away from a team that has been dominant for oh so long. Couple of successful title defenses coming from Blood and Honor in July, and most recently, Crown and Glory in August. By the way, folks, you can catch every single episode of Noble Pro as well as our show Reign that we recently sunset on my YouTube channel right now, folks. That is where all of the Botch TV content is. We appreciate you joining us here as Ricardo in trouble here with Hades. Look at this tag here from Shoutout. And look at this. Oh, the double axe handle right to the arm. And look at this, Ricardo. Unable to get anything going. There's Shadow there. Up on the shoulders. Takes him down. And a cover. Right away, trying to get the victory. Straight away, and only a 2 count there. And you can just see already a 2 count just from the immense power of Hades and Shadow. Look at this, the chokehold here. Referee's got to gain some control there. But I doubt you want to get in the way of Hades and Shadow. And look at this, another tag here. And all the double elbows. Ricardo trying to get the hot tag to Justin, and he will. But Justin being met, and Hades taking him down. And Ricardo getting some for his troubles. Oh, but Justin trying to come back here, trying to get something going for his team, and a shot with a forearm, and oh my God! A shot right to the throat of Justin, and more shots. Look at this chokehold. You might want to think twice about doing that again, Justin. And look at this, the tag again. Hades and Shadow just proving their dominance right now. And the double back body drop. And now Justin has to make the tag, but Shadow preventing that. And now Justin on the apron trying to recuperate. Shadow coming in, and oh, look at this. A knee strike right there. And tried for the kick and missed it. Shadow a little too far away. Tried for the big boot. Justin ducked under. And Justin unable to get anything going. Tried for a running clothesline. And that obviously wasn't able to take Shadow down. And a hip toss there. Able to take Justin off of his feet. Now an Irish whip into the corner. Tag again. Now look at this double axe handle right to the arm again of Justin. And again, a shot. And look at this. Just nothing seems to be working here for Public Enemy. These men are behemoths here. You're going to have to take them down through the leg. Use their legs. Take them down that way. And look at this, Hades coming in, and now Hades with a boot. Now stomping on the hand, the gloved hand of Justin. In Hades and Shadow, it was RCW Afterlife, that Halloween-themed special. An Halloween-themed premium live event in which Hades and Shadow won the tag team titles for the first time. And ever since, they've been some of the dominant teams. And look at this. Double elbows again. And Justin trying to recuperate on the apron. And oh my goodness, being thrown back in by Shadow. Now Shadow. Again with another tag. Look at these frequent tags we're seeing. Justin just can't get anything going here. It has been all fear right now. And look at this, the absolute dominance. There's that power slam, that running power slam. And Ricardo Rose, no choice but to break that count. Well, remember, folks, under tag rules, you get that breakup, and then you have to wait a while before you can get back in. And Justin really needs something here for his team. And the boos rain down here, looking for some elbows. He's got him stunned with the elbows. And finally, Hades is down off of his feet. Shadow is taken down out from the apron. I don't know if you want to stand him back up, but we're finally getting some offense from Public Enemy. And now Justin Rose with a shot right to Hades with a face wash. Could that be enough? I highly doubt it. And just a 1 count. And Shadow wants a piece. But Justin's not going to take the bait. And Justin, oh my goodness! Turning Hades inside out with that lariat. For the title's count of 2 and a kick out. Oh, and my goodness, Hades just got up. Hades got up to his feet. And again, those elbows. I thought he might have been going for Dreaded Sorrow, but oh, look at this. The Dominator. On to Justin. And they're making Public Enemy pay. And now look at this. It might be the end of Justin right here, right now. Dreaded Sorrow. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. I am at a loss of words right now. I am very surprised that Public Enemy are still in this right now. This has been absolute dominance from Fear. Knights of Terror, it is their holiday here on Halloween night. We hope you're enjoying lots of candy and, you know, some nice treats. But what a treat we have tonight. But it's definitely not that way for Public Enemy right now. And look at this, Justin again. Trying to get something going. And Shadow just... Oh, he's not impressed at all. Shadow again with the Irish whip to the corner. And oh, a shot right to the face. And oh, look at this. Shadow trying for something there, Shadow. Shadow looking for something. Look, got him up on the shoulders. Look at this. A shot right to the midsection. And again, Justin can't seem to get anything moving. Irish whip into the ropes, and Justin able to avoid. Justin now, look at this. Justin with the elbows. He's got him. With the elbows. And now look at this. Hades taken out. And now here they go. Head west. On to Shadow for the win, and the title's 2 and a kick out. Oh my goodness. Oh Oh my goodness! Ricardo takes out Hades. And oh my! I really thought we would have seen the end of the reign. And ever since, it's been Public Enemy coming back. They just know a thing or two. And Ricardo gonna charge in. Oh my goodness, a face wash. And they've completely taken over. Public Enemy. I'm at a loss of words right now. Oh, but look at this. Shadow. This may have been very bad. Oh my goodness. Ricardo being tossed like a rag doll across the ring and a kick out. Justin thought about coming in. What a tag matchup this has been, folks. Once again, at an absolute loss of words right now. Look at this, Ricardo blocking the maneuver from Hades. And again, the quickness of Ricardo taking Hades off of his feet. And now Shadow taken down completely. And now they're going to go for the hit list again. Hit list again. This time on Hades. They got the titles right here. 2. Oh my goodness, Hades. With the ability to kick out. Irish whip again, gonna go for it again. Hades though said no. Hades with a shot. And now Hades with the running power slam. And he's looking to finish it himself. With that power bomb. And Ricardo right there though to break it. Oh, but look at this, look at this. He's Justin in a world of hurt right now. Ricardo can't come in. He already did to break up the pin. This would be interesting. Hades making Justin tap out. It's never been done before. For fear. And Justin remaining in it. Public Enemy somehow remaining in this still. And they're going to try for it again. Another hit list. You have got to be kidding me. Another hit list. But Shadow refusing to die. Ricardo takes out Shadow. Oh, but wait a minute. He's getting up to his feet. And Shadow, dazed and confused. Cover. 1, 2. No! You have got to be kidding me. Now the referee arguing with the ref. Oh my God! And now Justin Looking to take out Hades and a kick out. Ricardo still fighting. And oh, look at this. Spear! Spear from Shadow. And just in time. Fear retain. But what a phenomenal matchup. I would expect nothing less from Public Enemy or Fear at this point. These two teams fought like hell, but Fear stand tall once again on their holiday, Halloween night, and the terror in the tag division continues. And I thought it might have been over after the hit list. Look at this, Ricardo pinning Shadow here. And that wasn't enough either. And this wasn't enough. As you look, that power bomb, and Ricardo was there to break that up. But look at this, you see on the corner of your screen, Justin was busy fighting Hades. And that spear was hit. 1, 2, 3. And you see Justin coming in, but it's too late. And the champs are still Hades and Shadow. Can anybody stop these men? Well, we're gonna have to wait and find out. But Knights of Terror continues.
Hey Bella, just wanted to wish you luck on your title match tonight against Chelsea. But I gotta tell you, as the referee of your match, I have to call it down the middle, you know? I know you've helped me in the past, but the past is the past. Just like you said, ain't nobody saving anyone. I'm just here to keep the match clean and fair for both of you.
I didn't ask for your wishes of luck, Morgan. And believe me, I can handle this match just fine on my own. You do your job, and I'll do mine. And you're damn right about one thing, the past is the past. So don't expect any special treatment, just 'cause we've had a few run-ins in the ring. You're here to referee, not to play hero. So keep your nose clean, keep your eyes open, and stay out of my way.
Welcome back to Knights of Terror, everybody. As we have an ambulance match. We have Maxine Mayhem returning to one-on-one action here at the Knights of Terror Premium live event here in the capital city of Texas, the Lone Star State. We hope you're enjoying your Halloween candy and having a safe Halloween here tonight. Now, Maxine wanted this ambulance matchup. Had a little bit of foreshadowing to it. By locking Lexi Starr in that ambulance. Question is, can she do it? When it matters. And here comes Lexi, and look at her tonight. Now some of the superstars you'll see, some of the members of the roster you'll see in their Halloween getup. are allowed to dress up tonight. It's the one night a year where they can kind of go nuts. We don't really have any rules on gear, folks. The stars can decide what they like to do, especially on a night that encourages dressing up as some of your favorite characters. Lexi Starr said to Juliet, I want you to put Maxine out of commission. And obviously Juliet and Lexi Starr are no longer friends. Lexi, this was all part of the plan, but really it was just a plan for her to get closer to the women's championship, which kind of ironically didn't really help her because, well, she doesn't have it. And the rules are as follows. No pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary and closing both doors. The remaining superstar outside the ambulance will be declared the winner. And that is what the ambulance match entails here tonight. And look at this, Lexi Starr with a boot. And you might see the little lifts on these shoes here. And Lexi may have hurt herself off of that maneuver. And you got to be careful. These ropes are very, very tight. They're not even really ropes. They're cables. You know, and there's a lot of tightness within those ropes. You know, we've seen the likes of Mick Foley get caught in those ropes to eventually losing an ear. His ear was ripped off. And you know, that's definitely not something that we want to see here at Nights of Terror. I mean, it is called Nights of Terror, but we don't want to see any of that here tonight. I mean, luckily there's an ambulance right there, but paramedics are in the back in case anything is to happen to these competitors. And again, Lexi having the doors of the ambulance opened. And Maxine doesn't know what hit her. Maxine, though, she requested this matchup. This is something that Lexi is not used to. And now look at this. Here comes Lexi and Maxine getting out of the way. And Maxine now tried for something, and Lexi Starr able to dodge herself out of it. And a Michinoku driver. And now look at this. Maxine, though, grabbing the elbow, backstabber. No pinfalls, no countouts, no submissions here in this ambulance match. The only way to win is to put your opponent inside that ambulance. Now Lexi Starr getting the better of that exchange there. And Maxine just can't seem to get anything going here. Lexi just one step ahead. And now look at this. Here comes Lexi Starr with a shooting star press. That's vintage Lexi. Oh, but wait a minute. Maxine turning the tables around. Maxine now gonna turn her attention to Lexi Starr. Look at the double rotation moonsault, and she went splat. Didn't realize how far Lexi was from the landing zone. But here comes the knee lift here, and oh, there it is. The knee lift could have sent Lexi packing. She throws Lexi into that, and look at this. Lexi trying to close the doors here. Or I should say Max trying to close the doors. Look at this. Lexi trying to get something going here. And Maxine not allowing that to happen. Max, though, wait a second. Max rethinking her strategy now, grabbing the kendo stick. And now Max going right after Lexi Starr with a kendo stick, and oh, hit out of the hand, and oh my goodness, soul food. And now look at this, Lexi taking a shot with the kendo stick and throwing it right in the face of Maxine. And now look at this, the corkscrew press there. Denied there from Maxine. And look at this, Lexi with a kick to the midsection. And now that combo coming into play there for Lexi. So once again, she's trying to end this early, trying to get Maxine just to be out of this. And look at this. Maxine could be in very much trouble here. The first door is always the easiest. It's the second one that's the hardest. Look at this now. Maxine able to get out of it. And now Max. Max looking at the X Factor right on the kendo stick. And now going right after Lexi again with a vicious strikes with a kendo stick. And the kendo stick has been busted. And now look at this. Maximum impact. Now going to take Lexi over to the apron. And now look at this. Oh my God, you don't need to do this, Max. No, oh my goodness. The Max out pile driver. Off of the apron. And Lexi's night as the nurse may be over. There goes the first door. And now looking for the second. The second is always the toughest door to get closed. And the second just proven to be too much. Again, these two ladies have beaten the snot out of one another. And now look at this. Oh my goodness, inverted Phoenix splash on the Maxine. And all the corkscrew press. And look at this. Lexi. What's she doing here? Going up top the ambulance. Don't do this, Lexi, no. Oh, thank goodness. Wait a minute, oh, Lexi. was gonna dive onto Maxine and made a mistake. And now that leaves an opening for Maxine. Face first off the apron. Lexi goes. That mistake could come back to bite Lexi majorly here. Is Maxine now throwing the chair in Lexi's face. And now look at this. Might be going for the superplex on the chair here. Got it hooked. Oh my goodness. Not quite on the chair, but it worked. And now Maxine calling her up. Oh my goodness, a chair shot right to the face. And now going right after that leg of Lexi. And now Lexi tried for something there, and again, the leg. Too much, and oh, the backstabber. Now look at this, the splash! And here goes up Maxine again. Looking for that double rotation. Got it! And she's still gonna go. Beating the hell out of Nurse Lexi. And now bashing the face of Lexi. And oh, wait a minute. Lexi, oh my goodness. That caught Maxine. And now Maxine may be in trouble now. Lexi Star. Up. And not there with a drop kick. And oh, wait a minute though. Lexi. Getting dumped by Maxine in any other match that would have led to a pin count, but not today. And now looking for maximum impact here. Got it! And again, here goes Maxine with yet another pile driver. And they want it another time. Look at this. Another pile driver. But she's not done. Another one! Maxine is really looking to put Lexi in the hospital. There's not much Lexi can do now. Lexi's got to be out of this. After multiple pile drivers. Wait a minute. How in the hell is Lexi getting out of this? This can't be right. Look at this. Oh my goodness, the star-studded cutter. We haven't seen that maneuver in a long time. The star-studded cutter. And Maxine still finding a way out. Maxine looking for the X Factor. Oh my goodness! Oh, and Lexi going right up. Shooting star press! You have got to be kidding me! And the gut buster. And oh, the leg DDT right on the chair. Now looking to just destroy Maxine with the sledgehammer. Now looking to destroy the knee, break the leg. And now look at this. Starstruck. Caught Maxine. Oh, but she's not done. She's not done. Wait a minute, I thought she was going for something there. It looked like she was going for powder in the face. Look at this. Moonsault, nobody there. And Maxine still catching a break. Look at Lexi right in the eyes as she delivers that sledgehammer. Beating the hell out of Lexi with the sledgehammer. And oh, right in the head. Oh, but Lexi battling back somehow. I don't know how she's doing this. But she's got it nonetheless. Now looking for maximum impact. Got it! How are either of these ladies still standing or still moving? And look at this. Oh my goodness, another pile driver. And another! For good measure! And Maxine could have just written the eulogy for Lexi Starr. A code blue is sent, and Maxine shuts the door on Lexi. What a matchup! It took a lot. For both of these ladies here in this match. But I will say this. There's something to be said about the both of them. Maxine with a win here in the ambulance match. Don't go anywhere, folks. Knights of Terror continues. What an ambulance match that was, folks, as we are here with your next matchup. We have the Chivalry title on the line. As we have the Blessed Warrior, Jay Jin, making his way out to the squared circle. Now, he won the #1 contendership for this title on an episode of Noble Pro, and now he's ready to do what his bitter rival in Kai couldn't do, and that's capture. That title. Now, I will say that Jay Jin had something to do with that a little bit because he distracted Kai in that matchup, so the fault may not entirely be on Kai, but I will say this. Jay Jin wouldn't have done those things if he felt that it wasn't right. He was out there to support this man, the Chivalry Champion. This man has been on a roll, defending the title week in and week out across Reign and Noble Pro. And every premium live event he is required to. I must say, this gentleman is quite special. He's a very special young man. Jackson Cobb, one of the greatest champions we've ever seen. Not only in Noble Pro, but just being able to watch him do his thing inside that squared circle is a treat for all of us. And since it is Halloween, what a treat it is. Valor and Deeds, Honor and Legacy, as the Chivalry title is on the line. We have Jay Jin, the Blessed Warrior, and he hasn't really expressed really that much emotion. He's just focused. I wouldn't say emotionless. I would say that he's just focused, and the same goes for that man, Jackson Cobb, as he hands over the title. And look at this, Jay Jin charging right in, and oh, he caught Jackson Cobb. He wasted little time. And Jackson Cobb said that Jay Jin is a quick man on his feet. And we're seeing that right now. Look at this. Jay Jin taking down the Chivalry champion. And I was unable to really have much conversation with Jay Jin about this match due to the language barrier, the Japanese language barrier, but you know, I have no doubt in my mind that, you know, he has his mind focused. You saw the look before the bell rang. He's focused beyond belief right now. He's put the whole thing with Kai behind him. And look at this! Jay Jin almost had the counter and almost had the title there. It's actually the second time that we've had a matchup tonight where pinfalls and submissions are valid. The last matchup, the ambulance match, no pinfalls ever took place. Jay Jin again going for a cover and only getting a 2. And there's Jackson Cobb. The Blessed Warrior and the All-American Jackson Cobb, focused. One on possibly gaining the Chivalry title, the other trying to retain it. And look at this. The combination landed flush there, right on the Jackson Cobb for the Chivalry title, and almost had it there. There's a lot of close calls for Jay Jin here tonight. Hasn't decided to hit a car yet. Oh my goodness! The Red Dragon cutter. He never left that out of his arsenal on a kick out at 2. Jackson Cobb, a very resilient man. Jay Jin stealing a maneuver out of his former training partner's playbook in the Red Dragon cutter. We've seen Lexi Starr hit that. She calls it the star-studded cutter, and she came up short in the ambulance match tonight. Now look at this Jackson Cobb. Just really taking all this punishment right now. Jay Jin, he didn't expect Jay Jin to come out swinging like this. Look at this, roll through. Oh my goodness. We've seen that. That's a Chaos Series suplex. And it was just hit on the Chivalry champion, and a senton is missed. And now Jackson Cobb, he's got to get something rolling. Look at this. He's fired up with those chops. Now tried for his own Chaos Series suplex, and Jay Jin still won't allow him. Jay Jin is a study of the game. He'll study his opponents. He knew that he was going to have to study Jackson Cobb, study every single match, every single title defense he has had, especially the title defense he had against Terry Hines Jr., where he honestly showed up as the underdog in that match. If, you're a betting man, that's definitely an underdog type of match. And look at this. Chaos Theory suplex. Right here, right back. Right to Jay Jin for the title retention and a kick out at 2. The Blessed Warrior is a warrior at heart. And he still remains in this. And look at this. Jackson Cobb going up top now. Looking for the moonsault, and he landed it. Shades of the Hall of Famer, Kurt Angle. And he knows it's not going to be time for that ankle lock just yet. He's going to have to weaken that leg, and he's going right after it. And Jay Jin with a swift kick right to the midsection. Caught him, though. Akari! He didn't hook the leg, though. He did not hook the leg. He usually hooks it. 2, kick out. And that slight hesitation in the cover, he usually hooks the leg along with it. Gave an extra recovery time, even a few seconds, and oh my goodness. Jackson Cobb caught him, and Jay Jin's able to break out. Tried for the combination. And not just yet. And look at this, the angle slam, he's got it! Got it! Angle slam! Angle slam on a Jay Jin and a kick out! What in the blue hell does he got to do? Tried for the ankle lock, and Jay Jin said no. Look at this matchup. Both men exhausted. Already exerting so much energy. Jackson Cobb going for the cover, just out of exhaustion, and a kick out at 2. And I'll tell you one thing. Jackson Cobb is no slouch in the senton. Landing there on Jay Jin. And all right into the ring post. And Jackson Cobb's not one to use dirty tactics, but that just happened to be where Jay Jin's body went. Now looking to take him in. And now look at this. The wrap around. Look at this. It could be the Chaos Theory suplex. Got it again. Chaos Theory suplex. Jay Jin's out. No. Almost had the title won and retained right there. And now the ankle lock. No, 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 no. Jay Jin. Jay Jin caught it. Oh my God. The Red Dragon cutter out of nowhere! Red Dragon cutter out of nowhere for the title and a kick out at 2 again! What do you gotta do for either of these men? Now look at this, the Brain Buster! And we've seen that from Kai as well! That's a signature Brain Buster! The ankle lock has not been effective. It has only been the angle slam that has ever done anything here in this match alongside the Chaos Theory suplex. And now Jay Jin That's Jackson Cobb. Look at this. Oh my God. The Blessed Warrior throwing everything he's got. And Jackson Cobb. And look at this. The combination. And oh, got him inside the squared circle. I don't know how wise this is going up top. Uh-oh, this is bad. This could be bad for our world champion, or our chivalry champion, excuse me. Missile drop kick. And a cover right afterwards, and a kick out from Jackson Cobb. I don't know if I would have done that. If I'm Jay Jin, I'm going for that Akari. I'm at least going for the Akari, or look at this, oh, looking for the Akari again. And oh, what a shot right towards that leg. That leg that he's been trying to go for the entire night. Look at this. Angle slam. He caught Jay Jin again. Jay Jin's out. No, kick out again from the Blessed Warrior. What do you gotta do? You've been going after the leg. You've been doing everything in your power to send him down. And now what do you got? Look at this now. Look at this. Jackson Cobb running an elbow. I've never seen him do that before. That's something new. And you know the Japanese culture, Bushido. You know the never surrender mentality of the warriors. They'd rather die than surrender. And I know that's in war, but what are you looking at right now, folks? And now look at this, the Chaos Theory suplex. He's got it. Got it again. Chaos Theory suplex. Jay Jin's out. Jay Jin's out. No, again, Jay Jin got the shoulder up in time. Oh, but could it be it? Could it be it? The ankle lock. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it locked in on Jay Jin. Look at the torque on this. Look at it. It's locked in. Jay Jin's got nowhere to go right now. And look at this. There's so much pressure on this. Jay Jin, if he finds a way out of this, he is one of the toughest son of a bitches here in this ring. Not many people have been able to get out of this multiple times. And this is the first time it's been locked in. Jay Jin has avoided it the entire match. And look at this, Jay Jin finding a way out. And tried to duck underneath it. Look at this. Tried for the ankle slam and couldn't do it. Combination. Landed. Hook of the leg. For the title two. Kick out Jackson Cobb. And now he's got a Curry lined up. He's got a Curry lined up. Look at this, look at this, look at this. He's got it. No, Jay Jin. Wait a minute. Shot right to the back of the neck. And oh, Jay Jin though, Jay Jin. He may catch. Oh, he's got him, he's got him. Oh my God, I thought it was gonna be the Red Dragon Cutter again. I so thought it was going to be the Red Dragon Cutter again, but Jay Jin's going to rush in. Jay-Jin's feeling it. Jay-Jin's feeling it. He's charging it all, trying for the boot. He couldn't do it. He couldn't get the boot. The elbow missed. And oh my goodness. There goes Jay-Jin. And now Jackson Cobb up on his feet. Jackson Cobb, oh my goodness! Oh, this gotta be it here. Jay-Jin's got it. Jay-Jin going up top now. And Jay-Jin tried for the clothesline. I think he hesitated. He hesitated quite a bit there. And that may come back to bite him. Jay-Jin's beaten up. Jay-Jin, though, fighting still. The warrior in him. Tried for the rear clothesline. Oh, my goodness, what a lariat. I don't think I've ever seen Jay-Jin do that. Irish whip now, look at this. He's got it. The Chaos Theory suplex. And now going right for the leg. Going right for that leg again. He's got it locked. There it is, locked in. Jay-Jin got out of it once. Can he do it again? Look at this, look at this. He's just, oh my God. The more height that Jackson Cobb gets, the more pressure is on that leg. From Bryan Danielson, he called it the toe hold because it's really just, holding the toe and twisting. And Jay-Jin trying to survive a second ankle lock. And Jay-Jin can't. Jay-Jin's got a tap. Jay-Jin's got a tap, and Jackson retains. What a fantastic matchup. Phenomenal. From both of these men. And I don't care. You gotta give it to Jay-Jin, man. He avoided the ankle lock as many times as he could. Got caught in it for a second time. And Jackson Cobb still is your chivalry champion. Who the hell is gonna stop this man? Well, he's not getting candy tonight, but he's walking out with still the gold.
Ah, Scarlett, how many years have we danced this macabre waltz? You've always fought to defy fate, to rewrite the inevitable. But as I said long ago, nobody can stop the inevitable. Not even you. And when Halloween night comes, you'll realize it's time to pay the piper. And no one will mourn you. You'll be just another forgotten soul who wasn't worth saving.
Luna, you act like I'm the same scared little girl I was years ago. Just a kid watching my mother drown in a bottle while I tried to hold the pieces together. A girl haunted by demons, broken, nearly lost forever in that coma. But I survived. Every loss, every betrayal, every near-death moment forged me into something you can't break. You traded love for power, family for control, and what do you have now? A hollow throne built on lies and delusion. You preach about fate and God's deciding, but destiny didn't pull me through hell. It was me, my will, my fire. And come Halloween night, when that bell rings, your twisted fantasy ends.
I can't believe what we just saw, folks, but we gotta shift gears to the next matchup tonight. Scarlet Nova making her way out here is Padme from Star Wars, Padme Amidala. Here's Scarlet in this no-holds-barred bout with Luna Outlaw. And you heard in the video package that Luna is looking to end Scarlet once and for all. Scarlet and Luna have faced off a number of times before, more recently. Or most notably, I should say, at Resolution 2 in a casket match. Or I should say in Breakpoint. At RCW Breakpoint, excuse me. There was a correction there, and look at this. Luna dressed up as the Joker here tonight. And folks, it seems that Morgan is done with Bella Durov's antics, as we've seen just moments before this matchup was underway, but you know, we'll have more on that as soon as we have it. This no-holds-barred match starts off here. Now Scarlet holding the last big win over Luna. Last time these two faced one-on-one. And you don't want to get into a game of trading blows with an outlaw that's just doesn't work out in your favor. It never does. And look at this. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe Scarlet. Has the right of way right now. Now Scarlet, you know how obsessed she is with space. Hence the costume here tonight with Padme from Star Wars. And now look at this. Going after her with a baseball bat as Luna. It didn't take long for weapons to be utilized. And Luna calling up Scarlet. Luna with the interceptor. It looked like she was going to go off the top rope, but Luna having other plans, and Raven Black, her twisted sister, not by blood, 2, and a kick out, and Luna is trying to get this over with early, no holds barred. This goes in her favor, looking for Requiem right here. And look at this, no! Luna able to switch it before even the referee gets down, and a kick out at 2. Scarlet had the shoulders down first, and the Swanton bomb. Couple of quick covers here, and a kick out as Luna gets even more irritated as every kick out happens. and goes right back to the baseball bat, looking to injure Scarlett. Put her out. For a long time, you remember RCW Afterlife, when her faction, Rapture, had stepped onto the scene. And it was one of the scariest things that we've ever seen here. And now with the Dark Vow aligning herself with Raven Black and basically, once again, throwing your family away, putting your family in grave danger, simply not caring. You know, it's that dark side of Luna that we honestly are so used to seeing, but we haven't seen in quite some time. This is a totally different side of Luna here. You get a cover here and only a 1 count. Now Scarlett is not one to use weapons. You know, she wants to do this the right way, but you know, being mentally conflicted with Luna is not a good idea. Luna's so good at the mind games. She's so good at getting her opponents to do things they wouldn't normally do. And I've said before, Luna's kind of a masochist. She likes to inflict pain. On others, and she likes to endure pain. You know, and pardon me, but it's almost like a kink for her in a way, but not in the sexual sense, but just, I don't really know how to describe it. That's just how wild it is to me. And Luna just keeps on coming back. And Scarlett looking to get a UFO cutter in here, right now. Look at that! The UFO cutter! And the cover right after referee down for the win over Luna, and a kick at it too. You're gonna have to do more than that to take down a woman like Luna. And Scarlett knows. She knows, oh my goodness! Luna landed right on the table, didn't break it, didn't end up going through it herself. And oh, what a code breaker! What an interesting sequence that was. And now looking for into the cosmos. Luna with a mist! Into the eyes of Scarlett as she pounds away. Scarlett can't even see. Scarlett beside herself right now. Can't even see. And that's the problem with the mist. It's not just about not seeing. You can't, it burns. It stings in the eyes. And now Scarlett has no idea where she is right now. Requiem on to Scarlett. Count of two and a kick out. Scarlett refusing to go down. And oh, she might have to. She might be in trouble here. Purgatory is about to come. There it is. The only person that's kicked out of it as many times has been Sky, and Scarlett just became another statistic. And it's the outlaw weapon of choice. The steel chair. And Scarlett knew with a pump kick. And she wants Luna to get up. And oh my goodness, Luna just shrugged off the chair shot. And Luna with a moonsault. And grabbing the chair, you see Scarlett is just out. And that'll definitely wake her up. A couple of chair shots, courtesy of the most sadistic outlaw we know in Luna. She thought about the table for a second and thought against it. Just trying to recollect herself here. Luna up on the top. Calling her up to her feet. I don't know how wise this is. She's going to launch herself. Decides not to. And now look at this Tiger suplex. Oh my goodness. And Luna's just playing the keep away. She's playing a mind game. Again, it's the mind games that have helped Luna so much throughout her entire career. Whether you agree with Luna's tactics or not, it doesn't matter. It's led to success. She might be looking for purgatory right here. Now look at this. Luna gonna launch herself in the corner with that knee. And Scarlett laid out, kendo stick in hand. And oh my God, Luna going right after Scarlett with a kendo stick. And just a lackluster cover. One. Oh my goodness, Scarlett kicked out at one. Scarlett kicked out at one. Look at her requiem. She said no. And the pump kick. And oh, the interceptor. Again, Luna just sprung right back up. But Scarlett gonna keep fighting. This is absolutely wild, folks. Scarlett gonna, oh my goodness, throw caution to the wind and still land beautifully. And now look at this, here comes Scarlett. Scarlett with a drop kick to Luna. Now grabbing the outlaw weapon of choice, the steel chair that was used against her earlier. Oh my goodness! The chair shot to Luna. And here comes another chair shot. Looking to inflict as much pain as possible is Scarlett. You have Luna trying for something there. Oh my goodness, just went on the chair. Oh, We got a flaming table. And this is a bad place to be. And look at this, Luna. She's feeling it. Luna's gonna charge in, and Luna being taken down. She tried for the knee in the corner. That wasn't successful. Oh, and look at this. Scarlett. Looking to put Luna out. Superplex through the flaming table. My goodness. Superplex through the flaming table to kick out. Luna still in this somehow. How in the hell is Luna still in this match? And neither of these ladies have been busted open. As of yet, and oh my goodness. Scarlett just trying to keep the fight going, but I don't know how much Scarlett has left. Irish whip into the corner, looking for purgatory right here, right now. Right here, right now. Looking for it. Purgatory on the table remains. Purgatory. Purgatory again to Scarlett. Kicked out again. Oh my goodness. And Luna's had enough. And Luna's had enough. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Scarlett. Playing possum on Luna. Playing possum on Luna. I almost had it. And look at this. Look at this into the cosmos. If one thing didn't work, this will! Into the cosmos on Luna. Cover right away, referee 1. Kick out at 1. Oh my goodness. What do you got to do if you're Luna here in this situation? And or Scarlett. You got absolutely nothing left. It's all over but the shouting here. Purgatory! One, two, three. I mentioned before that Luna is quite the mysterious woman. She is quite the masochist. Loves being in pain and loves inflicting pain on others. And Scarlett may have gotten the luck of the draw in the other times. These two ladies battled each other. But not this time. much like the Joker, it only takes one bad day. And it certainly was a bad day for Scarlett, but I doubt Scarlett has the mental, I guess, screw up to become what Luna has become. All right, folks, we are here with the next matchup here tonight, right away for the women's title. And Bella Durov is making her way out here. Now, this is a submission match. She chose the stipulation in honor of winning the Battle Royal, which not only earned her the shot, but also earned her the right to choose the stipulation for this matchup here tonight. Not only that, Morgan Reese will be the official. Now, that raises a couple of questions. Is she still going to be the same bias Morgan Reese we saw with her ties to Bella? Because Bella refereed Morgan's match against Scarlett a while back, and Bella had issues with Scarlett hitting the Red Scare and causing some turmoil there. But look at Chelsea's costume tonight. It's Freddy Krueger. And much like Freddy Krueger, Chelsea Ray, the girl who wouldn't burn, is looking to kill the dream of Bella Durov of becoming Noble Pro Women's Champion and making it a nightmare for her tonight. However, Chelsea not well rehearsed in submissions. This definitely suits the challenger. Hence why Bella Durov chose the stipulation in the first place. As you have Bella Durov from Moscow, Russia, looking to get a shot at the championship. Here we go, folks. Morgan raising the title up high, being the referee tonight. As we cue this matchup underway, folks. And we'll see just how. Oh, calls it, and look at this. Checking the submission here. And being right away, calling it right down the middle is Morgan. That's exactly what you want her to do if you're the referee here tonight. Morgan promised to be impartial. We'll see if that stays. Look at this. Just a little bit of back and forth here. Morgan paying close attention to this. The standing switch here from Chelsea. No, and look at this. You know, it'll be interesting to see how Chelsea fares in this matchup. Like I mentioned before, Chelsea not well rehearsed in submission matches. You know, she's not the one to hit a submission. I don't even think she's made anyone tap out in her time here at Noble Pro, so that'll be a first. And a spine buster hits Bella. And now Morgan just staying out of the way. Kind of her job here. This is Bella trying to get back in, and Chelsea. And Bella on the outside. And look at this here. Well, there was a little bit of fast count to 3 there. And there's a smoke screen. Being done, and oh my goodness, Chelsea Ray, the women's champion, teeing off on Bella right here. And Morgan's kind of just letting them go. We don't want this matchup to end in a count out. You know, so she was a little slow with those counts. Referee's discretion tried for the submission. There she tried to call it for a sleeper, and look at this. Wait a minute. Turnbuckle's got to be fixed there, but Bella with a moonsault. And now look at this. Bella's got to go for hammer and sickle, and she's not going to be able to do it there. Morgan fixing the turnbuckle pad, and look at this. Look at this. The sleeper variation of hammer and sickle here. And I think Morgan accidentally took off the turnbuckle pad. I'm not sure if that was accidental or intentional there. But she got it replaced. And now Chelsea with a boot. And again, Bella removing the turnbuckle pad. There's the fist of Stalin. Telling her to get down is Morgan. And oh my God, the cave-in. And now look at this. Morgan replacing the turnbuckle pad. Look at this, the red scare. That's not going to do anything for her, though. She's going to have to go for the submission. And the turnbuckle pad. Morgan, I'm not too sure what she's doing. There's a smoke screen. Fixing her own mistake. She keeps making the same mistake. Look at this. And the submission still not working there for Chelsea. She did not tap. Bella did not tap there. Oh, tried for the shot to the neck. Irish whip there. And now look at this exploder in the corner. And now Morgan warning Bella to get down, and Chelsea able to dodge out of that. What could have been a possible code breaker. Half and half, no. Chelsea got out of the way of that one. And once again, submission matchup. Look at this, might be going for hammer and sickle or maybe the red scare. And look at this. These two fighting here in this submission match in the kitchen sink. And now looking for the fist of Stalin right here. Bang! Fist of Stalin. Hammer and sickle. Hammer and sickle. Hammer and sickle. And look at this. Look at this. No. Morgan calls the tap out. And Bella's won the belt. Bella's won. The women's title. There was a couple of mistakes there by Morgan, and you know, she's not used to being a referee. So it's understandable there was a couple of mistakes there. But aside from that, she pretty much did what she was supposed to. And I mean, Bella, or I should say Chelsea rather, tried really hard here in a match where she just wasn't equipped. And there was a tap out. And Bella is your new women's champion here tonight. Now hang on a minute, that's Morgan. Morgan turning her back on Bella Durov. These two ladies have had issues in the past, and now the newly crowned women's champion in trouble. DDT to Bella. And now our referee finally getting out here for the next match. But look at this. Feel the blues on the newly crowned women's champion. And she's not done. Second, feeling the blues. And the crowd wants another. A third. And talk about message sent to the Moscow product. Folks, we are here with your next matchup. And it is a doors match. Now Dominator has been waiting for this. He's been waiting to get his hands on Danger once again. Now these two have met in premium live event matches, most recently in Crown and Glory inside of a steel cage in which Danger escaped, barely with his life. And now, Dominator metaphorically, or literally, depending on how you want to take it, looking to close the door on this chapter. Now the rules are as follows. No countouts, no disqualifications. The only weapons underneath this ring here tonight in Austin are doors. And here we go. We have Chris Danger, the internet darling of pro wrestling. Now I had a chance to speak with this man earlier on tonight, and he said, I'm not worried. I am the Danger. It's not a game anymore. I am the 99 overall. I've been everywhere. I've faced Dominator twice already. Beat him twice already. I don't understand why he wants this. He should have stayed home, stayed retired. Because it's been a while since we've seen Dominator. Up until a few months back, we weren't sure if Dominator was going to come back. Given the name change, we weren't sure about that. When this RCW rebrand, known as Noble Pro, was commencing, we weren't sure if Dominator was going to return. And you can see the taped up ribs, taped up midsection. As we get this underway now, Danger has the quickness on display, but Dominator's got the power advantage. Now if Danger can get something going here on him, he might be better off. Oh, look at that. The slingshot there to the ropes. And now look at this. Danger already going for the doors here tonight. And Dominator already to his feet. And that's a bad idea. Bad idea there. Try for the suplex. And Danger's fighting back. Danger using those quickness. DDT almost caught the door with it. And pounding away on Dominator. And I said before that in that steel cage match that Dominator had this in his wheelhouse, but oh my goodness! What a Samoan drop! And only a 1 count, and I'm surprised. Danger got up that quick, and look at this. Oh my goodness! Oh, looks like he caught Dominator on the forehead there. It looks like he's already busted open early on in this matchup. And oh, look at that, the kick. Now Dominator, not a man to dish those out. And oh, look at this. Oh, what a shot. A major shot right to the damaged midsection. You can see Danger down on one knee now. And look at this, Dominator just gonna have his way with Danger. Oh my goodness. Right on the door he goes. Now just looking to set this up in the corner there. Dominator wanted this. He said, this is a metaphorical way. This is a literal way of closing the chapter. He doesn't care about wins and losses here. He just wants to be done with Danger, and what a DDT. And Danger now going up top. Look for this double foot stomp and nobody there. Another pop-up Samoa drop. And another cover on the Danger, and another 1 kick out. Both men locking up there. And another shot right to the midsection. Gonna go continuously after it. And again, look at this. Danger's in trouble. Going through the door with a powerbomb. And Danger's laid out. And not even a 1 count on him. You know what a super kick caught Dominator that stunned him. And again, Danger right back up into the cover. 1, and he's only getting it. And now he's getting another door. Dominator still out, and once you see some blood, you know, you might start to feel disoriented. Dominator a little just not himself right now. And Danger's taking advantage in every way. Danger calling up Dominator to his feet. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Dominator still a little bit dazed and confused. You see the cut. And look at this. He made a mistake there. And oh, look at that. The strength of Dominator. And I'll tell you this. You know, this is kind of reminiscent of a little bit of a street fight, if you will. A street fight that I'd seen recently. Ember Lynn and Haley Danielle, the young star Ember Lynn, and the bombshell Haley Danielle. You know, you saw a bunch of trash cans and kendo sticks. In the great state of Texas, that was one hell of a match in which Haley Danielle walked away with one of the biggest scars that I've ever seen. Permanent scar. You know, from the young star. I will say that, you know, and I didn't mean for that to rhyme. That's just kind of how things went. Well, you know, that match, Ember Lynn, you know, and the young star Ember Lynn and the bombshell Haley Danielle, they absolutely killed each other in that street fight at Texas All-Star Wrestling. And much like this one, Dominator and Chris Danger looking to do the exact same. Only this involves a lot of doors, and oh, what a super kick. And Danger's feeling it. Danger's got it. Taste of Danger. Do you feel it now? Taste of Danger on the Dominator. He kicked out only at 1. He kicked out only at 1. What the hell is happening to Dominator right now? Tried for the missile drop kick. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Oh, and what a forearm smash clock of Danger. That may have knocked him out. 2, and Danger kicked out. That was absolutely beautiful. And here we go. You get the exchange of blows here, and I don't know if you want to be in this type of predicament with a man like Dominator. And look at this. Shot right to the face. And another shot right to the back. And going after that back in midsection of Danger again. And Danger just trying to recollect himself. And oh my goodness, a clothesline to the outside. And this might be the opening that Dominator really needs tonight. This might be it. Oh my goodness, right into the barricade, shoulder first. Oh, and the knee right across the side of the head. Of Danger, and now look at this. Lifting him up. Danger though. Sweeping the legs. Would have counted for a pin if it was inside the ring, but it's not. And Danger just trying to look. Oh, he's taunting Dominator. That's not a good idea. That is not a good idea, sir. You're just gonna get a beat down. And look at this. Using the forearm brace. Bang! That clothesline caught Danger. 2. Kick out. Danger barely got the shoulder up after that one. Barely. And Dominator's like, yeah, that's right. He's calling him up again. Oh, the spine buster. That spine buster as he turned and he looked at Danger's motionless body, but Danger's able to kick out. And the blood running down Dominator, but he doesn't give a damn. And he's grabbing that other door. I think Chris brought it in earlier. And look at this. Dominator looking to put him through that door again. Got it! Through the door goes Danger. Oh, wait a second. Dominator. Putting that door in. Gave some time for Chris. Oh! He tried for the low blow again. And that's what happens. Oh, tried for that shot right to the sternum, right to the chest. And now Chris going right after the legs. This is what you got to do. You can't beat Dominator with a power advantage, so you're going to have to go after those legs. It's the only way. And look at it. He's holding his knee. He's holding his knee. So that knee's going to be a target now. And Danger's going right after Dominator right now. Now that you have a target, you got to go after it. This is your chance if you're Danger here. And going for the cover, and I doubt that's going to be enough. 2, and a kick out. Danger can't believe it. He's not taking Dominator seriously. And this is what happens when you don't. Dominator is just going to say your eulogy and it's going to be over. But wait a minute. Wait a second. Shades of his friend Adam Cole, Panama. Sunrise. On a Dominator. And he kicked out it too. Panama Sunrise on Dominator. And that wasn't enough. And he's grabbing a door. And the coffin drop right to the back. And he's got Dominator dazed and confused there. Missile drop kick. Oh, and Dominator may be too close for this. The sweet chin music. He can't hit it. Being that close. Oh, and the disrespect to Dominator there. You saw it. And the neck snap there. And Dominator just doesn't know what to do now. He's trying to recover. Danger again getting out a door. But he hasn't done anything with the other 2 doors there. And look at this, the splash! Right to the back, and that's gotta hurt. And he's gonna try for the sweet chin music. Dominator's out! Sweet chin music now! Dominator got caught with the sweet chin music for the win and a kick out. Chris gonna have to do more than that. Oh, and what a shot to Dominator. The bicycle knee strike is lined up and ready to go. Philly special, no. Dominator got out of the way. Forearm smash, clock in danger. Forearm smash clocked him. He's knocked out. 2 danger kicked out. Holy hell. What a matchup. You know, wait a second. Wait a minute. Danger. Trying to weaken Dominator here. Look at this. Oh my God. German suplex. To Dominator. And he's calling him up to his feet. Dominator dazed after that. Crossbody. Hook of the leg for the win. And a kick out. Dominator barely got the shoulder up there. You can tell the exhaustion is settling in. Oh, and look at this. Cattle mutilation. Shades of Bryan Danielson. Cattle mutilation on Dominator. I don't think I've ever seen the man tap out in my entire life. Dominator is out of it. You can see that he's barely moving in this. Barely. And Danger knows that. And look at this. Dominator with a shot. Wait a second, Irish whip to the corner. Here comes Dominator, clothesline. And it doesn't matter the amount of momentum you got underneath it. And look at this. He's just waiting again to put him through the door. Again! But Danger rolled out. Being the smart one rolling out so that Dominator can't get the pin. And when he sent him back in, looking to kick the head of Chris Danger right off. No! Claymore offline. And now look at this. Oh my God! A destroyer on Dominator. And now look at this. Panama Sunrise out the door. Right to Dominator for the win and a kick out again. Dominator kicked out at 2. This is wild. Chris Danger's gone through doors. Dominator hasn't. And now he's looking for a taste of danger. He's got it. Taste of danger, locked and loaded. For the win, 2, and Dominator again kicked out. Oh, and that might have been a bad way there, Dominator. Oh! Enziguri to the outside. Now look at this. The final calling right on the outside. And now Danger using this time for a breather, but he can't allow Dominator to recover. Again, this is going to be the Achilles heel of Danger right now. He's letting Dominator recover. And when you do that, bad things will happen. And just like I said, bad things are going to happen. If you let that man recover. Oh, right off of the apron. Goes Chris face first. Oh, but Chris going after the midsection of Dominator. That's been a target all night. Oh, there's the knee. And normally he hits the head with that, but Dominator's such a mountain of a man, he only got the chest. And now again, trying to go for that drop kick. There it is. Look at this. Oh my God! And he could finish it here. After that big kick. Claymore, no, the door, the door. The door was in the way. The door screwed up. Dominator's Claymore. Panama Sunrise on the door again. No, not like this. Not like this. 2. Dominator kicked out. I have never seen that before. And a splash. Danger's throwing everything and Dominator rolls out. Does a smart thing rolling out here. Oh, but Danger's coming out. Dominator, though, strong as hell. He's calling up Danger. He wants Danger to see this. Spine! Buster! And he's gonna try it again. Hopefully it doesn't mess up his trajectory. Oh! Claymore! Claymore! 2! Danger kicked out! What in the hell do you gotta do here? You've done everything! You have done absolutely everything you can! And now Danger coming in! Look at this! Danger backed up. Oh my God, what a power slam! Hook in the leg right there. Referee's got to get time to get down. 2, kick. Now the Irish whip again. Oh, missed. He missed the strike. Danger taking advantage. DDT on the door. Now look at this. Tried for the knee drop. Couldn't do it. And remember, folks, there's still a couple doors to be destroyed, to be dismantled. And Dominator is setting up 3 doors into 3 corners. Remember, Chris Danger cannot hit the Panama Sunrise or the Philly Special or his Sweet Chin Music without those corners. But he's got this one. Look at this. Philly Special. Knee strike on Dominator. Philly Special 1. Dominator kicked out at 1 that time. And now looking for the Sweet Chin Music. Dominator might be knocked out right here. Sweet Chin Music. Again. Dominator's out. 2. Again. Another kick out from Dominator. Now looking for the Panama Sunrise. Could have got it there. Oh, and the super kick. He caught him. Danger. Messed up there. I'll tried for it. And look at this. Again, Danger. One step ahead. Both men just jockeying for position. And again, Dominator. Uh-oh. Running towards the door. Oh my goodness, what a spare. Through the door. Danger's out of it now. 2. Kick out. My God. Forearm smash, clock and Danger. And Danger's just gotta be out of this. Oh, wait. Dominator was just dazed and confused. May have been tired there. Oh, and a drop kick. And Dominator might be running on fumes right now. Your main event coming up next. Tiger versus Elijah Jones Jr. Nobody at ringside. For the world title. Oh, and what a super kick again. And now look at this, final calling. Got it. But Danger wasting valuable time. He's got to get him inside the ring. But he's not done. Calling him up to his feet. And a drop kick. And I think Danger's running on fumes. You see him huffing and puffing there. What a matchup this is. And like I said, this isn't about wins and losses. This is about putting an end to this for Dominator. Oh, wait a minute. He might be in trouble here. Dominator, crossbody. Crossbody. 1, no. Dominator kicked out at 1. Taste of Danger, denied. And look at this. Final prayer. But he's not done. Dominator. Shot right through the door. And look at this. He's going for it again. Another spear through the door. And one last time. Clay! More! Oh, but wait a minute. He is not done. Another! What a match! What a contest! And I don't think Danger had much of a chance heading into this. Notice how Dominator didn't go through any of those doors. And I think it was all part of a plan for Dominator to destroy Danger once and for all. Two Claymores. And Dominator is your victor tonight. Let's get to your main event. Tiger! Elijah Jones Jr. for the world title. Next, here on Knights of Terror. Wait a second, that's Big Nasty! Big Nasty returning from suspension, attacking Dominator. Viciously attacking the man. Now this is a man that Dominator faced off a number of months ago on Noble Pro. And Big Nasty hasn't forgotten about it. Nasty just running over Dominator. Stomping the hell out of him. After he just went through a hellacious match with Danger. And he's been busted open. Oh, and now Nasty. Nasty. With a nasty ending to Dominator. Dominator's leaking blood. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't do this, Nasty. You don't have to. Oh my God. Don't do this. No. Nasty! Powerbomb! Through the door! And Nasty sending a message saying, I ain't done with you. I cannot believe what we just witnessed, folks. Big Nasty is back! We hope to provide a medical update regarding our Chivalry champion, Jackson Cobb, as soon as we have it, folks. But we have the world title on the line here in your main event tonight. You have Tiger, who won this title at Blood and Honor in July against James Moore. The 97-day reign on the line tonight for Tiger. But even though he's only held the title for 3 months and a week, he's had multiple title defenses since then. Not just the premium live events, which he's contractually obligated to. But he said he wanted to be a fighting champion. And James Moore, the former champ himself, had said that he was glad that if he had to lose the title to someone, he is sure as hell happy that he lost it to Tiger. Someone who was going to handle that title with pride, keep it going. And one of his last title defenses on a premium live event came against his bitter rival in Sinister, where he took multiple lay-down spears. It seemed like that was gonna be the end of Tiger's reign. But Tiger must have manifested something inside himself to stay your world champion. And he's looking to do that tonight. As we have his challenger. Elijah Jones Jr., the son of Elijah Jones. And you should mention, nobody is allowed at ringside here tonight. For this matchup. And if the Sovereign King do show up, they are not only suspended, they are relieved of their Noble Pro contracts, given the antics of the Sovereign King, causing a lot of issues for Fear when they faced off at Blood and Honor for those tag titles, and when they attacked Fear, which led to that matchup. It doesn't surprise me that Zane Pierce, our general manager, made that decision. It's a decision that he doesn't want to make, that he doesn't feel like should be made. But when it comes down to it, it's a decision that protects the integrity of Noble Pro and the integrity of that beautiful, prestigious world title, which is going to be on the line in just a few moments. Tiger's 97-day reign, a honorable reign, on the line here tonight. We all shall see what happens. Here we go. Tiger has been waiting to get his hands on Elijah Jones Jr. and not even a 1 count there. Off of that sit-out powerbomb. Now Elijah likes to hit the Samoan spike as well as that Samoan drop. Taking a lot of inspiration from the Bloodline and the Samoan Dynasty. Very prestigious in professional wrestling. Main event tonight. Or that, look at that shot right to the back of the neck. And look at this, Tiger caught him, lung blower. Tiger caught him off of that, the lung blower, and only a 1 count. And both men jockeying for position. And look at this, the switch there, made by Elijah. Now I'm going to try for the pin there, but a rope break in the ropes. Good call by the referee there. Now Elijah Jones driving Tiger into the corner. Referee separating these two. Clean break, surprisingly there. Oh, Elijah Jones missing that shot. On that knee. Look at this. As soon as Tiger gets started, it's hard to stop him. Chopping the axe kick down. And an early cover, not even a 1 count. Rolling elbow shot. Not there. Reversal. Irish whip now. Here comes Tiger with an 8. Took down Elijah. 1. And only a 1 count there. But a vicious knee caught Elijah off guard there. We're seeing a couple of covers. You know, Tiger doesn't want to get into the same position he found himself in, with Sinister spilling buckets of blood and taking so many laydown spears just to survive it. But Tiger with the rollout, trying to gain a little bit of a breather. Dazed though. Now both men on the outside. Champion's advantage here. Oh, what a chop. Tried for a Samoan drop on the outside. Couldn't get anything going there. Tiger though. Tiger back in. Now Tiger gonna stomp the face of Elijah Jones into the canvas. There was a lot of attacks here from the Sovereign King, trying to weaken up Tiger. But Tiger's not a man to, resort to those kind of antics. I mentioned that James Moore, the former world champion, said that he was an honorable man. Let's look at the backslide here. Backslide. Could have the title won off of this and a kick out of 2. Oh, and Tiger just stared down Elijah Jones. Tried for that kick and missed it. Look at this. Oh, what a knee. Stunning Tiger, but Tiger, he's strong as hell. You can see that. He is pumped. Now looking for the sit-out powerbomb again. Got it. Not much running distance, though, and a kick out at 1. Now look at this. Both of these two strong men fighting for position and advantage in this matchup. Notice how Elijah Jones does not have the Sovereign King, his family, at ringside. I mentioned before that if they show up, they're not only suspended, but they are relieved of their contracts, which means Elijah Jones is out of a job. Him and his family are out of the job there. There's a spinning back fist and a kick out only at 1. Again, we're seeing these multiple kickouts here. Both men going back and forth. No major move of any magnitude. Tried for the kick here. Got it! He got the kick. First time round 1. 2 for the title retention and a kick out. On Elijah Jones with the cover. Lackluster cover there. Count of 2 and a kick out. But I like the strategy. Trying to get the champion to use as much energy as he can. Because the more that he uses that energy, the worse off it's going to be. Forum might be going for a splash here, but I guess not. Calling up the champion to his feet here. Look at this. Tiger caught him. Turnbuckle time, no. Look at this. Samoan drop. Not a cover after. That was a bad decision from Elijah Jones. He did not cover. Tiger. And that's giving Tiger a shot here. Look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Elijah Jones getting out of dodge there. Oh, wait. Samoan spike. No. Tiger broke out of it. Both men jockeying for position and finally a kick. Look at this. Now look at this. Tiger up on the top, or up on the second rope, excuse me. Tiger looking for a maneuver here. Oh, what a Kinshasa. That knee strike. From the second rope now. Cover, 2, kick out. Elijah Jones Jr. kicking out at 2. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. He may have the title. 1, 2, almost had the title. Now what the hell's going on here? What's Elijah thinking? Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Oh, the dive. All the way to the outside. And look at this. The shots right to the back of the neck of the world champion. And tried for the headbutt, but oh, he met concrete, but got right back up. That man's made of something. Now looking for the kick. Oh, he got him. He got him with a kick. And Elijah just preventing anything of danger from happening. Count of 2, kick out. And you saw how weak that was. Tiger's fading. I might be looking for a maneuver here. You might be looking for this headbutt. No. To no avail. Got the kick. The kick again. On to Elijah Jones for the win and a kick out. And now look at this. Tiger just trying to find a way to keep Elijah Jones down. And I think he might be busted open. Now look at this. Look at the power bomb. He's got it. Power bomb. Sit out. 1, 2 for the title retention and a kick out at 2. And you can see Jones is reeling now. As Tiger looking to take him out. Shoulder tackle. And now he's going to call up Elijah Jones Jr. Look at this forearm. The man's throwing everything he's got. Oh, and right into the barricade. And look at this. Tiger. This man has got something going. Look at this. Tiger, though. Oh, right off of the apron. And oh, the head first. Count of 5. Both men back in. And now Tiger looking for this big maneuver here. Elijah Jones trying for the boot. Ducked underneath. Kick. Wait a minute. Tiger Fang death grip. He didn't charge it. Oh, but wait a second. What the hell? Did Elijah Jones just get out of it? I'm not even sure what happened there. But another Tiger Fang death grip on Elijah Jones Jr. He got out of it as soon as he... pretty much got into it. Look at this. Cover. 1, 2. Turnover. 1, 2. Almost. And Tiger's trying to do it again. Tiger Fang Death Grip. A third time. But he hasn't worked on the head. He hasn't worked on the head. It's not going to work. Samoa drop. Samoa drop for the title. Kick out. He hasn't done enough damage to the head. Now looking for the Samoan spike. He's got it. Got it. Boom. Right to the throat. On Tiger. 1. Oh my goodness. Tiger got up at 1. And Tiger again. Tiger again. Shoved it away. Both men jockeying for position here. Tiger. Double foot stomp. Oh, the knee buckled. As Elijah got out of the way. And now Elijah Jones. Elbow. Straight to the back. Now Elijah Jones, he knows that he can't win it. Outside the ring, he knows that he has to get it inside. Whether it be pinfall or submission to become the world champion. And look at this. Tiger just... he's trying to recollect himself. Taking this moment to breathe. And Tiger now trying to get him with a kick. Got him! He got him with the kick. And now Tiger might be second guessing himself. This is the 4th time. He's charging it up. Tiger, Fang, Death Grip. He waited so long. Charged it up. And again, Elijah Jones breaking out of it. Shoulder tackle denied. Oh, and the uppercut. Oh, and the swipe of the throat. Razor, oh my God, I thought it was a razor's edge. It looked like, almost like a half razor's edge there. And look at this, flapjack! And you hear the boos raining down. Oh my goodness. Piper extending that arm, trying to break or dislocate the shoulder. Samoa drop. And another cover for the title kick out. And now looking for the Samoan spike. Tiger! Taking another shot to the throat. Samoan spike, and he's still kicked out. Our champion still alive. And he's trying to go for it again. Again! Tiger down! 1, 2, title! Still in the hands of Tiger. My goodness! Tiger's feeling it. He's feeling it now. Oh, wait a minute. Tried for the kick, couldn't get it. Oh! And Elijah Jones Jr. frustrated. Beating the hell out of our world champion. The man who has reigned for almost 100 days. Defended the title multiple times. And oh, look at this. Trying to get him back in. Elijah Jones. Tried for something there again. Tried for the kick, missed it. Chop block. Right to the knee. Tried for the kick again. Got it! This has gotta be it, right? Tiger Fang death grip. There it is! Again! Come on! It's gotta be it! And Tiger is still the champion! But wait! What the hell? Scoop! Why? Scoop's cashing in! But Scoop blindsided the champion! Why? Swanton! Why? Scoop's the champ! What the hell? He blindsided Tiger. What the hell? I've said before they don't do it like him, but he clocked Tiger with the briefcase. I'm wondering if it's gonna show the replay here. I'm just waiting for it. No, it's not gonna show it, but it'll show the Swanton bomb. But Scoop blindsides Tiger to become the world champion. What the hell has gotten into Scoop? I have no words. None. Absolutely none.